president in Ankaso, we will be if you America. I will bring that report, I have it there. Report in the bachelor. Now, I know maybe I say, how many times President Addo Akufo-Addo and the say one more year, Ghanaian Emma President Akufo-Addo no. We may change how many times in it? How many times in the Yasasa, Kukesa, when we hear the animal man pinino? And the DNT no message someone. Is it because on when you conobium, and now there was something which is where the American minister? I'm not talking about the minister. I am talking about the president Nankasa, President Akufo-Addo Nankasa, who made an attempt to go after him. And the other one is Nina is within. John Kuma there, what is he about? Your 2 years old. No, John Kuma there is an inside job. John Kuma's murder is an inside job. Now when you're bold enough and tell Ghanaians the truth. If you say when you'll be a more politics in Kitinki a full way. Hey, if you are Sisika now, when ya. Hey, Obinya, it's a Trimodin, Utimo, Enipa Bako, Opeso Nyada or Trasaku, Onyada or Laboni, Onyada or Cantonment, Onyada or Babia. Then, Umuria, when next idea, Ghanaian politicians have formed again cars, heavy duty engine cars, and Omufum, Oma Fair no. Then the third one on the respite umina media and to be a smooth and some fool to say and then my corner dear and the movie fair dear and I'm going to tell
na nipa 33 na ye yi omo no regardless of reservation let us cheer them on. In any case ya weni abawia Ranford man na ye bet the Ghana person rebuild no the 33 alone cannot do it. It will require over 8,000 people, ministers, deputies, CEO, deputy CEOs, ambassadoria, bank CEO. Several positions are available for everybody. Now let me come back to the element of Honorable Haruna Idruso. Round for me, Machi Ako the Northern region proper. The Northern region, sir. I'm talking about all the 5. Okay. Upper West, East, Savannah, Northeast, Northern region. Obi bi obetna wa fidie we so. Aka kire wo se Haruna Idruso nye force reckon with no that no. But you see, se wa ma unia ntwa anko a untwa nuru. And then me den krato we mani mi nua pani Haruna. Or your V-mate am a V-mate. Your motto a true stance. He has a brighter future in Ghanaian politics. And no call Norfa. He's a Dagomba by tribe. And there's something the MPP has done. The MPP has made several Dagomba appointments. They're to spite him in the face. But there's one thing he must know. There is no way our MPP bet my Donatan in DC.
I know there.
No way. Hey, Opa, my MPP for Kaina, Haruna, Nadima, Bob Bill, or a gentleman. But Opa, Momonko for her and your running mate on the Quotiano.
I don't care.
And Minya Penny Haruna do so. Your future in NDC is brighter than you think. Northern region and America say no. Out of the 18 constituency, MPP near a chimpe. And 9.
Yeah.
Inti Bohum Modern on the northern regions. Not only the northern region, all the 5. Your percent result about 2024, no, it must reflect the old tradition of the northern region. Back to Professor Nana Jeno Pokwajaman, Ranford, and the Prof. Hashem crying. And let me make this confession. I'll go back and adopt my old school.
Your old school?
My old school.
Maybe I shall say free.
Yes. Prof has encouraged me. I brought me watching video and I was writing down near my trust a quetri MA school, municipal assembly, yes.
Oh, okay.
And about ball Sunyana Wester, ball on Bedi first, quiz on Bedi first. But BC or Mota Elfum. The prof why you won ama matter 90-year anniversary no will motivate me. By 2025 I'll go back.
Okay.
And I'll write officially to the school to adopt the school. Because the prof why don't look at it from a political space. What is the bottom line? You see, yes, is all called to say Kraman and then Busi Pata so be a dinner.
Namunabu. Ultimate for.
And now your prof, who made her the professor? The foundation is the school.
That's true.
And you see, when you say Barack Hussein Obama, or the American president, or Bar Kenya, Ebenom Amudro. People don't know that story. Amudro, our Kenya. He came back to his roots. Nanka American, they think a superstition. They will tell you, oh, let's go. But 2016, Nyakonya Mandela Washington Fellowship. And that all share and experience the road to the presidency. No, and not say, a bro kind special speech no nominati no. He came back to his root in Kenya. And Obaye no, Obenom concussion, call Amudro. What does it tell you? Your root is important. Dear Prof, why ye? It will shock you, say, a be inspire Akroma Mandatwa be president from that community. A minister will come out, MP, businessmen, men of God, all because they have seen Obia by 5 months' time as vice president of Ghana. And one Kenyan could president and confirm more prone to see a prona common school.
As a Bokutia. Okay, Mate.
Prof and Ken am a vice president. No, I can't confirm money to men to say pro from Nadmo and command school. Even before she gets there, she's sowing the seed. And you see, Mama Central Region Force. Then be a research and near the Abba, moya swing, and it's a money yamode. From 1992, the NDC has shown utmost good faith to Central Region. If it was not a Konkansaka, it is Atamils. If it is not Atamils, it is a Misata. If it is not a Misata, it is Nana Jane. And Timono there, it looked like the umbilical cord of the NDC is tied to the Central Region. On the okay, come food, we are from here, come for a chacha, not to Central Region from a bam sweary. Momo there, ye per regional, enya NDC muda, a yamoa. Prof the all ye, or send the signal. Said that Chombe and Penny Bedi Chra, South School no Yam, Mimicrum School count. On Sanya Boni Chido on the neighbor. The bottom line is that the tag of Central Region being a swing region must change. Henceforth it must change. Because in tears the NTR for about since 1992 Fourth Republic, the Central has always had a space on the ticket of the NDC, either vice or president. Oh, who knows tomorrow?
Nobody.
Na post na hwene ye kakake. Who knows tomorrow na po? Na po. What you say? Na the prof can send be abrochia women female journalists. Or say man be a human development index. And I'll give you practical example. I'm from Mauritius. Mauritius Kesi na te Greater Accra. Country ni Kesi nyina. Mining nyina. It's a Greater Accra. Na mum Sike Fahono, a change the Far Africa put together. Adentia, Human Development Index. Share Obio see down way first, none near J. Or say down way be mad. Run for 20 years later, down with a crem. Education crem. The only ajapadi adama will be to me education. Mema oka a bit me depreciate. If you bet me akofom, as I say a bit more kum will be a befa. Koko ye be kum. By among educational, it is forever. Prophecy, education is a young piano pamra bonting. Tapi, but might develop the heart, the mind, and the hand. I was listening to her. I was saying, education, I say, your piano pa 1.3 million free. No, that is no education. But a proper education must train the hand, the heart, and the mind. Prof, Esan can say, Mr. Look, problem never honest. Now, Obi Kobisa and the question be say, as a man for cancer prof when ye and or ya brewa or ya den no say look or the major to me a drop I'm crom for. On your crom for. Will you prefer be your no your crom for and now brewa on your crom for? And don't come on campaign message. Oh, prof answer the man no. A mammy beauty amete a campaign message for 2024. It will be a be you know. Will the Ghana prefer Vice President when you need Tima Bob Bill? No one him dear or badaye on your crom for. And I will probably obey oil and gas set and a mama boka. These are the two alternatives. And I think it's on any day Ghanaians will choose prof over anybody. Quick one. There's a BNR report.
Before I call, no. I can be about.
Okay.
The education and the economy.
Okay.
You've been an economist. No correlation there now.
Why not? One will say, I cited Mauritius.
Okay.
How did Mauritius develop? They had an integrated education. And what is it all about? What will UDS? Who call UDS? Omoye integrated development studies. Education must be a value chain. Ramford, I didn't know be do banchi, tunu banchi we, no the be do mo nyato for. Then we have failed in agriculture and agribusiness. Prof will say, look, so be koya agriculture from KNUST, from any school. No, we better if you na cocoa board boka, you're failing in education. So there should be a linkage. Industry must link to the educational sector. Maybe to be very honest, most of the courses you run are very bogus. Courses be here with Legon, KUSC, UCC, UMAT, UNE, and you're very bogus. The next NDC government must undertake a comprehensive curricular review. Yes, slashing most of the courses away. Not any more modernized and current. Masa, obi tihana osuya, and you may be to so called sociology, and totally irrelevant. And to their prof can. When unemployment is all-time higher, it's an indication of a failed educational system.
Okay, so the so-called economic risk kid.
Yes.
Onim sadi we.
Onim ba or mambo for.
Oh, okay.
Onim. And people know the good, but they choose to do the evil.
I see.
Oh yes, because you see, and then I mean, obi can't say me call Kesman when I make catch one of the newscasters say the difference between we the NDC and the MPP say the NDC is about grassroots driven. MPP is about elitism. NDC is TFM. DNA firm for neka. Firm for no say suku na ye koni ye ko wia ema ye juma nye. How do we marry the two? And NDC said the 24 economy ba. Almost said there be fama. Choba for cray. So you see the MPP thinking, so the 24-hour economy, most people will be empowered financially.
I see.
Why are they opposing it? Why are they brushing it off? Mamin control. Obi a one co school rich. Yes, Kenny Yonko, Professor Yonko no. Take it from me on this show. Just by
one co school.
Oh yes, Kenny.
Oh yes, Kenny.
And your Professor Yonko.
Your Professor Yonko.
No. And I'll give you a practical example. Despite young put all differences aside. Then a professor bet my Ghana despite him to me. Any sika. And you see, education na ye common. We are. I was saying now you're rich. What is the value of becoming a degree holder and still being poor? And to Mauritius, and they started training the mind, the heart, and the soul. And to come Mauritius, human development index is all-time high, same as Singapore. I didn't know a master degree. And to their prof, we must marry and integrate education to the industry. And to their background that this is a bar. I was going to say 24-hour economy. Now you see, Ramford, we're raising a very important point. Allow me to touch on something briefly.
No problem.
There's a researcher, Minister Tim Yaye, on the 24-hour economy. And me do go page 37 or say, Yaye research, 85% of respondents believe we say. So 24 economy NDC bo betima ye na run for here. 79% respondents also do agree that Ghana has a strong potential in business identity as a gateway to Africa. Into research respondents reach say 85% say NDC ba obetumi aye. And 79 say Ghana with the potential because the gateway of Africa here. 53% think that we need nighttime offering services for capital growth. And say 53% say anaduduma beboa.
Okay.
56 so also say promo experience no so munye edmo be na no pani anado beboa.
Okay.
64% so say SN creative art industry require nighttime working. The same research no 78% believe say nighttime business but my entertainment industry creative art no abumi.
I see.
83% agree say they prefer nighttime experience that allow them to socialize in more intimate environment. 83% of people aged between 18 to 30 agree that they would prefer to spend their money on experience over material objects. last of it all, 48% people are agreed, age 18 to 29 agreed that they prefer to socialize and do business at night time and some venturing into online environment over the physical world.
I see.
And to where your researcher,
So it's all about the 24-hour.
24 economy. Yeah, your research.
Okay.
And to say, yeah, kasakeke, where your data-driven research base, Ghana for 79%, HSA, your potential. 85% is your mind this quite no bar, obet my ye. Now, I don't think I may compare with to Prof. Asem. Prof. will say, you integrate education to industry. So integrated education to industry, it means that you are creating more employable hands. And it's a 24-hour economy in the bar, DNA a creating available employable space. And the manufacturing company be a first no employ nipa 20 no. So the nighttime service can one obey here nipa between 20 to 60. In that case, the education you are running must marry with the industry. And the candidate no, and yes, who produce product or pen pushers keke. You have to produce people they understand the industry.
There's a balance our minor revenues booming.
Precisely. And you see, President Mahama,
we don't borrow. The best way is
you borrow, but you don't borrow much. And for let me be very frank and candid. No country can develop without borrowing, not even America.
All right.
For the borrowing, we will borrow.
The borrowing aspect though has to do with budgets.
But there are two kinds of borrowing. NDC does 70% concessional borrowing.
Okay.
MPP does 70% non-concessional borrowing. I mean,
as you're saying,
concessional borrowing, which I say, Busio boy to meet you hoka. For example, we see terminal 3. Segana and Koton Koko Kra Mutia. Revenue free terminal 3 ebano. It will pay for itself.
Okay.
NDC see Ghana gas. Segana Kran Kobo Busi and Family Tiasa Kana. Ghana gas betuan hoka. NDC Commander Sugar Factory. Se Ghana and Kobo Busia Crown Farm Tiasa Akana, Sugar Factory Nankasa that in Ebetia. NDC ma free fertilizer. Se NDC next government and Kobo Busia Crown Cocoa seedling produce no Ebetia. Let me take you to MPP. Obo was your Aquaco to Amana. What game of you?
58 million.
What to Amana?
And so Togum.
And so Togum. I remember Yababetuan Hoka.
Yentimin Tons, you know.
NDC Abobusia Babesi Saglame. Osi Saglame no. So my workers only saglama, it will pay for itself.
I see.
And you realize in the economic space you have to borrow. But the difference between us and this new money say, yeah, borrow we no yeah this ye bobosia largely no it will yan hoka. MPP bosia boni bosia or boy dinine or din yensusu ado this can be no entimintia. So you see, Prof has made a very frantic point. Say we must integrate education to industry. And then also an addendum to 24-hour economy. Because so the policy will you buy, you need more hands to work.
I see.
So hands, they must possess current skills. And the meme there, Nyankoponya meme say, inshallah, we shall win. But yeah, we must not be just flippant. Because run for that, nyama mene honorable cow here, we be video we have to.
Yeah.
Some will be so to baby,
and then videos here the better.
Yeah, the better.
Mumino.
And not tina yenu bini ya kase. So that NDC bar, we are not going to shut up. Because you see run for Sabana and Koya. Obi bedi minister and so Ghana for nimuno. But yana de be every Tuesday, ya babetna ha Monday, ya babetna no. Yen video na tumemufo babe play to us. These were the things you said. But I believe that the NDC is a listening political party.
Okay.
And I know. See ya when inshallah. One there's a female on the ticket, no. Prof will be here.
And I be reporting for you.
Now